I believe entrepreneurs and business people are born. And by that I mean, you can teach people to be an entrepreneur, but I think there's got to be something in here, in your heart. Who's the one person, apart from Robert Kiyosaki, that would have inspired you, that would be the person that you would go, oh, well, I learnt that or I felt that from? Who would that one person
It would be my father. He's passed away, but he's left me and my brother a legacy of entrepreneurship. We grew up in an environment where my dad started his first business, his only business, when I was 10, and he sold it in his early 50s and never worked again. And when he started that business, we had a very small house. And when he finished that business, we had a very big house. And we went through those stages. And so my dad has been a great inspiration for me.
Did you spend time as a family in those days communicating with Dad, around the kitchen table, listening, being immersed in that environment?
Well, we never talked about business, but I did lick a lot of envelopes. I think there was an element of slave labour in there. We never talked about business at all, and I went to university and studied comparative American studies, for goodness sake, so I had no interest. My brother didn't go to university, he went straight into work for my dad and started his own business. He's built and sold a couple of businesses as well. I came to it later on in life, and so we didn't talk about it. But I was immersed in it. I mean, he would bring boxes home of direct marketing letters that we all had to lick stamps and.
So you were part of the environment.
I went to work for him in the school holidays,
right.
as on the reception and stuff like that.
Yes.
I did some modelling for his photocopiers.
Yep. And I think those sort of situations, you don't see the value in that until a lot later down the track, do you?
No, that's right.
As a child looking at stamps, you wouldn't be sitting there thinking, oh, this is great expect for me for later life. You'd be thinking, Dad sort of is getting slave labour.
Pocket money is what I was thinking, yeah.
Yes. So I think, when you look back in your time, those experiences are hugely invaluable, aren't they?
They are, and it really, I credit the book to my dad, or dedicate the book to my dad, and the environment in which I grew up in. I think I'm very fortunate that I grew up in an environment where an entrepreneurial spirit and hard work was what I was being immersed in without realising. Yes. So definitely.